It's Dizzy along with my helper Callie. We are out in the garden. I just finished weeding it the best I could, and what a difference. If you've watched my videos from the beginning on the gardens, you know how bad this garden looked when I first started. There was just so many weeds in it. Of course, I still have strawberries coming up and raspberry that I've not been able to move. But I had all kinds of weeds. I had some type of mustard, which I never did bother to identify. I had a lot of dead nettle, which was extremely hard to get out. I had a lot of Persian speedwell, which was also hard to get out, as well as elderberry. And it took me weeks, and I don't know how many bucketfuls. Well, I got this all weeded before I left for vacation. Had stuff planted, and I just weeded it again. From doing the whole garden, that's what I got out. Now, the way I was doing it, I have my tiller over there, which works very well. I was doing a section, loosening up the soil, and then my mat, because I don't really want to kneel on the ground. My knees can't take that. And going over it with hand cultivator, tiller, whatever you want to call it, to make sure that I got all the weeds out. Now, there were places that I could not admittedly do much with because of what's coming up. Of course, I've got my onions coming up over here, and since they were a little hard to see and I didn't want to accidentally till them, I didn't really do a whole lot there. I didn't really go in between the peas there. On this side, as you can see, I've got the tape measure down because I didn't want to get too close. I didn't think I had anything coming up here. Let me see if I can see them. That's one of the onions that I planted from seed. I didn't think there were going to be any coming up. I don't see a whole lot on this side, but I definitely saw a lot more on that side. I think I might have some spinach coming up. Haven't really seen anything so far as the lettuce. This is one of the little mats that I made, and we just got such heavy rain that the seed washed off, and I have no idea even where it would be. A couple of them like that. So I'm going to be replanting lettuce. I'm going to be planting some more spinach. Down here, same thing with the carrots. Of course, those seeds were a little bit older, but I do have radishes coming up, which I was very happy about. It looks like all 9 of them are coming up. No, wait, I only see 8. But it's still better than nothing. I have let's see, where is it? I might have to point to it with my finger to find it. It's a red cabbage coming up. There's also a green cabbage coming up. Don't know if there's more coming up or not. In this area, I had broccoli and cauliflower that I planted. Here's one, not sure which it is. Here's another, not sure which it is. There might be more. So, of course, I'm not doing a whole lot of weeding in this area. Of course, I was able to, where I have what I did plant coming up, done well. And here, I have my corn coming up. It's looking really good. I didn't want to get too close to that, but I got the majority of the weeds out from around it. There was only a couple of places where I am not seeing anything. So, it hardly took me any time at all, and I'm sure that once I start getting stuff down to keep the weeds down, it'll be even better. The places where I had the least weeds is places where I had dumped chipped up leaves last year, and it's like I basically had no weeds coming up there. So that's how my garden looks for today. Like I said, what a difference. And I will be this week getting started on the quote-unquote orchard so that I can, in the not-too-distant future, start moving strawberries over. I only work on that for like 20 minutes a day, and even 20 minutes a day, just with the tallness of the weeds, I should be able to get quite a bit out in a short period of time. So, I hope that it's nice gardening weather where you are and that your garden's growing well, and I will talk at you later.